Hello, welcome back to Family Gaming. Today we're going to be playing 60 Seconds Retraumatized. As you can see, I played a little bit of this game, but because it's one of the first games I got. Well, yeah. So we're going to play Apocalypse, and we're going to play as Dolores and the little boy, because I'm not that good. Anyway, so okay, so our goal is 50 subscribers. And once we get 50 subscribers, we will increase the budget. Yeah, we'll increase the budget. I'll put this here. We'll increase the budget a little bit because the budget's literally like $50 a month. Not really enough to, yeah. So our goal is to get up to 100 subscribers, and yeah. So that's our goal. And so I realize it's kind of funny. 0. Anyway, so we're trying to get 100 subscribers. Yeah. So subscribe. And if you like the content, so anyway, subscribe, like, and share the video because, like, there's literally no one. So yeah. Now I just want to enjoy the video with some commentary. And she can't see, it's in the corner right there. Wow. Okay. To me, it's safe, and that's what matters. We barely got here in time ourselves. We have no idea what happened to Mary, Jane, and Ted. Maybe they're okay. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not going to play them. We're probably going to have to stock it better anyway. Good thing we grabbed that suitcase. We have food size and will definitely prove useful. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, and we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never been in another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Russian supplies. No news food today. How about that trip to Havana? We've been postponing for a while now. Maybe we should go there. That's our first stop after we get out of here. Oh, by the way, if you're streaming on this Friday, because this is on Friday, happy weekend. Our relocation is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Timmy's on his best behavior. How long will it last? So we're trying to get 10 views, and we haven't got any views yet. If you see any views, it's just me viewing the channel. Yeah. Someone is very serious about banging on the hatch. We are scared to open it, but it might be good some good news, right? We would gladly welcome a friendly face, even if it was our neighbor Ned. We're pretty sure that if there was any reason why our town got bombed, he would be that reason. Shall we open? Yes. I think we should, because like most things gonna happen. They all perish. Yeah. Turned out it was a nice, mysterious fellow in a weird suit. He gave us some soup cans. This will help us survive for the next couple of days. Opening the hatch was a bit risky. It seemed to give us some awful sickness. That coffin is driving us crazy. Dolores has to drink something. Dolores came down with his sickness. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Time to ration supplies. Thirsty. we're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. Well, I think we should send Dolores. Since we gave her the med kit, let's give her the gas. We don't have a hatchet though. Let's just give her an empty gun. Because the empty gun is like, you have to scare people off. Sorry. Anyway, Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Equipment. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Time to ration supplies. No one needs food. Our ammunition is missing. There's no way it has stolen, so it has to be here somewhere. We need to find it. Fashion. Okay, that's actually. Oh yeah, the ammunition is actually on. So, I'll tell you what games we have available. We found it. The ammunition clip was covered by a can. Too bad it was empty. But at least we have our bullets back. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we're going through, Timmy is being very brave. I mean, no one's checking on him. He's by himself. Time to ration supplies. This is Timmy. A knock on the door is not something we take lightly these days. So when a man comes to our doorstep today offering us a highly profitable game of cards, we weren't convinced. It's a bet of 2 soup cans in a card in a situation. I'd say we do it because last time I did it didn't work. And I mean, maybe we should try. Yeah, there we go. We did it. Haha. Lady Luck has smiled at us. We won a vicious game of war. The man wasn't too happy about it, but he delivered on his promise. Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink some. He's good. I'm just gonna watch my finger. Our first aid kit is no use. We need to do something about it. For some bizarre reason, we believe we can use lethal bug spray to brew some additional medicine. Maybe it'll work. We don't know until we've tried, right? Okay, sure, whatever. So, yeah, I'm kind of... Oh, well, bug spray's gone, but my kit's here. Okay, nice. What do you know? Come in. Combining American innovation and deadly bug spray can result in just enough drugs to replenish an empty first aid kit. We'll worry about the side effects later. Timmy's no longer hungry. Thirsty. Timmy is very hungry. I'm surprised no one has eaten soup in 7 days. The last we expected here while sitting in a shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player and who has probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came up with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter so they can take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? No. Because, like, we don't have any useful stuff, but we have, like, 10 cans of soup. We have 8.5 and 6 water bottles, and we have all this, and it's just, we didn't answer those particular calls and kept the door locked until the noise outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sound harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. Timmy's no longer hungry. Timmy's not. It's fine. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. We hope that our brave little soldier will come back to rescue up and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy has comics about those. Do you know who they must exist? All we need to do is make contact with the military. Let's try. Sorry, I'm getting a little, I think I'm getting a little sick. We know the government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us from waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Thirsty. Good news, everyone. The government just announced they will be dropping crates full of supplies in our area. Finally, They are useful for something. We should head out to get those crates as soon as possible. So grabbing some protection gear might not be that bad. Well, we don't have any because we sent. Where the hell is Dolores anyway? There she is. Well, she brought us back a broken rifle and a broken gas mask. What do you mean worn out? That's broken. Hey, that's okay. Oh, we got. Oh no. It was dangerous to go out there without any protection, so we decided to stay indoors and listen to the radio. The sound is so relaxing. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. Our expedition went directly to visit the primary school, not for education, of course. Oh no, we were desperate for supplies, and the school is our chance of getting them. The biology class had an aquarium. The fish had died. Since no one fed him, but the aquarium water could still be drinkable. There was enough just for a few bottles. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. So much for our rifle. It got damaged during our expedition. We spotted some sort of vehicle down the street, but couldn't get a good look at it in the dark. Maybe future expeditions will prove more fruitful. Dolores has not eaten in a while. Dolores is really tired. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Sorry, it sounded like someone was there. Hungry, tired. Okay, let's give her food. She deserves it. This contaminant of the still strong. Scavenging in these conditions can result in radiation sickness. I don't think we should because, this is a joyful time and a sea of grief. It's Timmy's birthday today. Just like last year, we waited until the last moment to get him a present. But this time, our options are limited to wherever we can find in the shelter. What is he getting this year? A Boy Scout. I know. Apparently. Where's the scout? Oh, it's this? It's cool. Everyone be as Boy Scout after the apocalypse. But the Scout Handbook is a deadly spiral killing weapon and is capable of hands. He's having fun. Dolores would really love to eat something. Dolores is still tired and seemed to have slept it off. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. Dolores can't remain thirsty for long. Timmy should eat something. I agree. Timmy should eat something. Hungry, thirsty. Hungry. In good health. It's been a while. We don't know what's happening on the surface. If only we had a chance to tune in to some emergency radio broadcasts and learn a thing or two. Yeah, sure. That's pretty good. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Dolores would really love to eat something. Dolores has rested. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Timmy's no longer hungry. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Hungry. Thirsty. Dolores might be fit enough to scavenge outside. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go outside. After all, you only live once, and you might not live after that. We decided to peek outside just for a minute to see if the store around the corner was still standing. When we were about to step out, we heard a growl in the darkness, and a pair of vicious eyes appeared a few feet away. We only had moments to decide what to do. Flashlight, because I literally cannot do anything else. I better not see what I heard. Hey, everyone's fine. Yeah, we still have food. Nice. We decided to check what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. The next morning, we opened the door to let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully, it'll come back later. Doris is no longer hungry. Timmy's no longer thirsty. I want this ending. Yeah. I kind of want to have the dog ending. No. I'd say not. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop. Yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be a public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should someone go answer it? Yeah. Let's go off there. Sorry, I'm just tired from the school day. Hey, she's not sick. Yeah. When we answer the phone, we can clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. The water is all Dolores wants. Timmy is on his best behavior. How long will it last? Thirsty, she should drink some. He's fine. Yeah. No. It's hard to keep track of the time down here. We can't tell if it's another day. Sleeping patterns are messed up. These are terrible light bulbs. They're not helpful. Too bad we can't replace them. There has to be something else we can do about this. Okay, the reason why I'm thinking about this is that maybe we can get rid of the lights. It's going to be used, yeah. But they would get some sleep. Our first aid kit was well stocked with a variety of medical supplies, including a pack of sleeping pills. We never thought we would use them, but in these conditions, it's the right time to do so. Also, it was a nice change from our usual diet of tomato soup. We're all rested now and can enjoy our time in the shelter. Or can we? Dolores is no longer thirsty. Dolores has not eaten in a while. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking hungry, thirsty. Yeah. It's in pretty good shape. I still think it's too risky. The problem is simple. If we don't wash yourself, we'll get sick. Seriously sick. It sounds really bad down here, and it doesn't seem like it'll get any better over the next couple of days. How about we do something to fix it then? Let's use ammunition. And the bullets are gone. Okay. Dirty or not, it's the smell that's the biggest issue here. How about we deal with that? Well, we got some spare ammo, so why don't we use the gunpowder to kill the smell? Let's rub it in. Sounds like a brilliant idea. Dolores is no longer hungry. Timmy's no longer thirsty. Timmy is very hungry. We can send Dolores for an expedition. Seems quite enthusiastic about the trip. Timmy's not doing great. It would be and cheer him up. Yeah. Cheer him up. We need Timmy in top condition to go through. Hey, Timmy's fine. Yay! Oh, sorry. Sorry, text. Good thing my phone fell on me. And I saw that text. Anyway, let's continue. Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Simi team seems to be better now. Dolores has to drink something. Wait, I wonder what time it is. What time is it? Oh, it's been 18 minutes. Nice. Okay. Anyway, so I would really appreciate if anyone that sees this video would share this video to another person, because I posted 3 videos so far and none of them has gotten views from another person other than me and one of my friends. I told her that they have to watch. So I would really appreciate to whoever's watching this if they can please do that. Oh, and by the way, if you are watching this and you're not one of my friends, yeah, you're the first viewer I've ever had. That sounds pretty surprising, but it's actually not that surprising. Anyway, so my dream is to get to 100 subscribers and actually make a living out of this. Yeah. And I would really like to do this full time. So we went out to the wasteland. We don't know what he'll do if he doesn't come back. Equipment. Dolores is not thirsty. Yeah, she's good. Barking at the... Oh, yes. Yeah, give him food. He's a dog. If you don't notice, I love dogs. Cats are also The dog was back to his former self in under an hour. We don't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff is good. We decided the dog needed a name, and the right name for him was Pancake. Aww. Come here, Pancake. Who's good boy? Pancakes stayed around for a while, but was gone next morning. We can bet he'll be back. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. We see another transmission from the army. They'll be doing a quick sleep of the area and asked all survivors to leave markings at the nearest bus stop to indicate they're not. These markings are able to make. Guess we won't be able to play poker, but if that gets us rescued, then we can probably make some of that sacrifice. I like that. The cards are in place. All we need to do is wait for the army to pinpoint our location. That shouldn't take long, we hope. Water is all Dolores wants. Dolores would really love to eat something. Thirsty. When we opened the bunker door this morning to let in some fresh radioactive air, we discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was no one on it in the neighborhood seemed empty. Should we take a look inside? Last time I took a look, my character got super sick. Is it Pancake? Where's Pancake? It was pretty simple. If we don't know where it came from, we cannot trust it. There is no rotating in this gift. We left outside, maybe some cockroach were falling. The kind of cockroach that enjoys ties, an occasional cigar, and of course, leather suitcases. Dolores is no longer thirsty, no longer. She's fine. Yay! Where did that green puddle come from? Oh dear, a pipe is leaking green goo. That's not good. That's not good at all. We attack now, and no one's packed them up. What do we do? I guess nothing, because we don't have anything to deal with. Hey, Timmy, my boy's back, and he broke our flashlight and broke our map. He brought us a new gas mask and a first aid kit. Good job, Timmy. You're actually being useful. I can actually tap it. Okay, so Timmy. Oh, we got some birds. Timmy, if you didn't bring us these two things, you would have been useless. I think they're supposed to be like a fly. Okay, we can figure out what we just assumed there was a regular prep to do in the event of a nuclear apocalypse and decided to ignore it. We've been feeling a bit funny today though, probably no connection to the pipe, none whatsoever. We were afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wayside and is safe with us now. We set off for an expedition to the nearby zoo. We used to visit on weekends. I'm happy to report that it was a radioactive supply run, as well as an educational trip. We saw pedrodactyls. Chimpanzees, a porcupine pony, a small army of cockroaches, and other majestic creatures that have emerged among the post-apocalyptic fauna. Oh, chimpanzees. A friendly-looking crabtomobus. Lazy observed the say life section of it from a distance. In its den, we found out the body of the zoo worker with some of his possessions laying around. One away from it, the humongous Pteropodus. We made our escape through the zoo souvenir shop. Most of it was torn to shreds by the bomb, but a few useful things were still laying around. Our map really took a beating during our expedition. It's really unusable now. Curses. Our flashlight self-service after that expedition. The vehicle down the street looked like someone's work in progress. We observed it from afar. Who could that loner be? We kept our distance for the time being, but we may want to take a closer look in the future. This could potentially be our ticket out of here. Timmy should eat something. Timmy is really tired. Timmy's really fatigued. And it just goes on and on for Timmy. And now. Actually, yes. Yeah, sure. So when I get 1,000 subscribers or more, maybe I'll get a new PC because I have a mini PC that's like this big. It's over here right now. We were able to turn and get rid of just enough static to listen to a very energetic and lively speaker. He seemed well informed and mentioned a few helpful tips that should make it easier for us to survive in the next expedition. Timmy's very hungry. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Dolores can't remain for this Thursday. I just realized something funny is that it's always Dolores that goes out with the actual items. Like, look at this. Like, Timmy went out with no gas mask. She went out with a gas mask, a suitcase, and like 3 actually useful items. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Timmy's very hungry. Timmy. Yeah, I was like waiting for Pancake. Yo, where's my god Pancake? We arrived at the location and met the people who sent the letter. Twin siblings, a brother and a sister. They were taking care of a group of survivors, mostly children, elderly, and injured people who can't scavenge themselves. They told us that they're searching the town for any and all good and decent people in hopes they might unite in their strength and making everyone feel safer and cared for. They thanked us and promised to stay in touch. How nice. That's fine. Do you know how rare it is to get the cat and Pancake in the same game? And I got them in the same game, but I couldn't do it because I forgot weapon. So there's the door closed behind the trader. Back started to violently shake and made screeching hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to just be an angry house cat. They finally gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Shercock. Is that its name? Timmy said Timmy's no longer hungry. We can leave. We can't leave Timmy for water. Okay, when is the nurse gonna come back? Okay, it's that was the most depressing one song I've ever heard. We climbed a small hill at the end of our stream from a stunning rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner on our tasty trusty hallmark. Let's hope this demonstration parch. We'll steer the cylinders our way. So for the only Austins, we got rid of a couple of these very surprising icon crouches. We'll try it as soon as we start playing. To make longer thirsty. How about we put that radio to good use? Something might be in our air even now. Hey, she's back. What's this? Nothing. I want something because it's hard. I guess we're going to go up there for the lock. Oh yeah, you want to use some drama? The school I went to, somebody forgot. So it was so hilarious. So this one person, after, because I live in Alberta, so it was a teacher strike a while back. And it lasted like a month, so we didn't have school for a month. And then there was this one person that forgot their lock code. And they had to get the janitor to come over with like a barbed wire cutter. And like it was like this huge thing that was like easily this big. You can't probably see how big it is. But it was massive. And then she used the barb cutters and cut the lock off. Because no one knew the code. The teachers erased the code or something. But it was so funny because this one person just lost their lock because for really no reason. Somebody was coming. I'll try and put the little div where we found a piece of paper on this color. Yeah. It was something about like where we go to reach and we see a bunch of people. And then they want the cat back because it's their like grandma's or something. But yeah, it was kind of funny though, because like this actually when I started this YouTube channel, I was kind of bored in the middle of the day, and we were happy to open the door today and see some of the friendly faces. Yeah, no, we can't. But like, it was kind of funny because like, that's when I started this YouTube channel. It was during the teacher strike. Hope they can manage without us. Building a cozy camp seems like a nice idea, and we wish the group well. So yeah, it was kind of funny because like, yeah, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel since I was like 9 years old. We thought that we should do something about our interior decoration. The feng shui is really off in our fallout shelter. While we were moving things around, we found a secret door. What's behind it? There's someone. Yeah, I don't have any of this stuff. Timmy broke it. You broke the guns. How do you even break a rifle? Like you drop the damage. You drop the flashlight on the floor, it breaks in half. It's probably a cheap flashlight. But how do you break a rifle? And how do you even break it this badly? Like, did you shoot a bullet out or something? And it how did you even twist in 4 different directions? The handle's broken. Where you put your arm is broken. Like, how is this even still on? Like this is not that bad broken. This is actually pretty recently destroyed. Like, honestly, just grab some tape, boom, and you can still use it. Like, yeah, like this is destroyed, and it makes sense. Like you drop it, bends the wrong way, and then it doesn't work. Some things are left better untouched and unknown. Whatever's behind that door will have to stay there. We also stack some furniture against it, just sure no one comes out of them. But like I'm just saying, like how like that's like when you drop it, like it puts a scratch on it. Not it doesn't twist in 20 different directions. It doesn't twist in 20 different directions. The handle breaks in half. The grip bar is broken. Like, how do you even manage? That was close. I said those glum bugs might have been more enough to drive us out into the wastelands. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches, yikes. To our surprise, we found Shurikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how he came back. It is our good care. It appreciates our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans. Only time will tell. Doris is no longer hungry. Timmy should look for something to eat. Yeah, we don't have enough food, though. Expedition time. Both love to read. They also both crave in some fun and challenging. That doesn't include radioactive agony or being eaten by mutant raccoon. They decide to hold a competition on who can read the scout book faster. Insane. Should we let them? Well, who's going to stop them? Who's we? The dad and daughter are dead. Like, I hope the Merryman would come like right now. Like, we have 6 bottles of water. We have 1.5 cans of soup. We have a broken map, a broken rifle, a radio that still works somehow, a cat, a broken... Where's the book? Where's the book? No. Oh dear, they both basically tore the book apart, and it's impossible to say who won. Both Dolores and Timmy were really content, though. Maybe one book is a small price to pay for the temporary happiness. If there's one thing we need is wire for Dolores. Why does it keep saying, like, I'm Ted? Because Ted kind of vanished into like the dust of like Eddie-thin at this point. Because Ted's not with us anymore. I'm sorry. Like, it's been 40 days. Like, don't you think the first spot you would come to after a nuclear apocalypse? Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound. Tell me he's no longer thirsty. But like, when the first thing? Oh, I almost killed the cat. Found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big meowing fur ball. What's this then anyway? Nobody remembered it's being there before. The cat might get angry if we take it away the wire, so maybe it's best to leave it be, or should we examine that wire? I say yeah. Wait, what? How long have this been on? 38 minutes. This thing was on for 38 minutes. We grabbed the cable and followed to the rusty old truck parked in our neighbor's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted with 2 men wearing huge headphones who looked extremely surprised to see us. They tapped our shelter when we were asleep, and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them the hell and marched back to our bunker. Timmy's good, well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Yay. Honestly, I say the radio's the best chance I get. To be honest, like, I think it really would be the best chance of getting headphones. Made to the serious-looking soldier asked us a few questions, made some notes, and told us they would get back to us. We only hope that they made a good name. We had to bat our Sunday best and make it through the explosion. This music's pretty good, actually. I'm pretty sure they need water, and we have 5 point. Like, they were agents, real life secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards briefly. They weren't listening on us. It was the cat they were interested in. They made requests too, wanted to aid them with some of their top secret mission in the future. If we do that, they promise they'll extract us to a government safe house, full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully they come back soon with more information. That'd be pretty nice if they come back. Okay, we can't do anything. Isn't there like a bunch of wasps inside? Oh, yeah. Oh, Dolores died. Yeah. We decided to ignore any problems with events and focus on our problems. As we had predicted, we all of us had trouble breathing, but it got better next morning. We don't know what the issue was, but the important thing is gone now. We don't think Dolores has come back even from the surface. It's been too long. Nothing new to report on to me. Surviving the apocalypse is no easy task. We can tell you that much. Although I feel like we actually could have had something going for us. Anyway. Hey, look. Well, okay. I'll exit this so you can see what I have, what games I have. So, yeah. So we have these games, these guys. We have Fears the Phantom. Well, I don't think we can play Fears the Phantom though. So because my PC crashed last time, we have 60 Seconds, Kindergarten 2, Kindergarten 1, Meter 60 Seconds. We already did that. Supermarket Together. I have the 60 Parsecs, and I got Undertale. So I mean, yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and please subscribe. I would really appreciate this. And I would please share, and yeah, have a great day. Oh, and happy weekend if you're seeing on this on the weekend.